What's up, fam? I am Chosen144. When you spiritually awaken, you will instantly step into the beginning of your assignment, your sole purpose, what you came here to do. But first things first, all right? You spiritually awaken and you realize that there is a whole lot of fiction that's going on, and there is a whole lot of truth that's being revealed. And the truth is a whole lot crazier than the fiction, okay? You will start to realize you've been lied to your whole life. You will start to realize people that you've associated with were against you, were in competition with you. You will start to realize that there are invisible realms that are very much interacting with this physical realm. And you will realize that you're here with a mission, with a purpose to fulfill. And you will fulfill that mission. 100%. I'm here to fucking tell you. Okay? I got the hot tip. You're fulfilling your soul mission. Okay? But like I said, first things first, when you awaken, you will be adjusting to things for a while. Okay? You'll be questioning your own sanity during that. But that will level out pretty quickly, and you will start to trust your intuition, and you will start to interact with the spirit realm. The universe will start to give you signs and synchronicities that guide you subtly, okay? And you'll miss a whole lot of them, and you'll get a whole lot of them, and you might misinterpret them at first and things like that. And it's a learning process, okay? Then comes the time for your shadow work, okay? And that is literally the art of introspection, the art of forgiveness, okay? It is accepting parts of you that you chose to no longer be at some point in your life to survive, to gain respect, to be accepted, to be loved, whatever it is. It's parts of you that you chose to disapprove of and feel ashamed about and things like that due to events that have occurred. You know what I mean? Somebody might have put you down, so you hid that part of you away. You may have been defeated in some sort of competition or something. So maybe you took it too hard and you were too hard on yourself and you put that part of you away. Somebody may have hurt you big time. You know what I'm saying? So you wear a cold front so as to not be hurt ever again. And that compassionate, vulnerable side of you is hidden away somewhere. This forgiveness and this self-reflection starts to welcome back all of those parts of you that you had suppressed. That's why it's referred to as the shadow side, the shadow aspects, the shadow self. Carl Jung coined that term, and it basically just means parts of you that you no longer wish to be, okay? And it's all psychological. So there is a subconscious and there is a conscious mind going on up here. And that subconscious holds parts of you that show themselves at particular times, and you're unaware that they're showing themselves. People around you will experience the shadow aspects, but you're unaware that you're projecting those shadow aspects. So it's a must to clean that stuff up. And you'll be guided to forgive people that have hurt you. You'll be guided to remember parts of you that you had left behind long ago, again, to survive, be accepted or loved, or whatever the cause is. And these parts of you are welcomed back to the light of your consciousness so that you can utilize them moving forward, okay? So that you can show that vulnerable side of you to somebody who loves you in the future. You know what I'm saying? So that you can use that angry part of you that you hid away because you were scolded for getting angry or something when you were young, you welcome that part back so you can utilize it and harness it and control it to hold boundaries, to stand up for yourself, to go after things that you want ferociously, okay? So these parts of you coming back to the light of your consciousness means that you utilize those parts of you accordingly moving through life, rather than have them show themselves unbeknownst to you and people outside experience that part of you and you're unaware of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what projection is. It's people that have inner work to do. It's people that have not faced into things that are still causing them pain and releasing those things. You know what I'm saying? Those events, those people, those places, whatever. And you will be forced into this in some cases. Or you can willingly participate. Either way, you'll be doing the shadow work, okay? You will be looking at yourself and realizing that you're holding on to things that are no longer serving your highest good, that need to be forgiven, okay? The forgiveness doesn't serve the other party. They don't need to be around. They don't even need to still be alive. None of that. The forgiveness happens with you when you're ready, but choosing to forgive is the most important part. And you will arrive at the forgiveness when your soul's ready. You know what I'm saying? And it sets you free from the past. Okay? Now, I coach shadow work in my one-on-one mentoring sessions, and I talk people through how that works. There is another side to it that I also teach, is place work, which is shadow work that involves going to a physical place or going to a physical place in your mind, okay? To acknowledge an event, to acknowledge something that happened, and to realize it's still causing you pain, and to decide to release it to the universe. You know what I'm saying? So that you can move forward, so that your energy is freed up of all things from the past that don't exist anymore, okay? Literally, your mind attaches to things. The past isn't real. The future isn't real, okay? This is where a whole lot of regret and anxiety come from. The past and the future, and they're an illusion. They don't exist. The only thing that exists is right now. You'll be guided to do this work so that you can be present in the moment moving forward all the time, okay? Your life will become a moving, animated meditation, basically. But you must release everything that no longer serves your highest good, and forgiveness is key here. It's not just people, places, and things. It's emotions that you're holding on to for an event that took place, for a person that you were once involved with, okay? Set yourself free. Do the work. And if you are wondering what to focus on when you're doing the shadow work, your triggers are your keys, okay? If somebody can emotionally trigger you, there is shadow work to be done, okay? Because that trigger is you tapping you on the shoulder and saying, fucker, there's something you need to forgive here that is in no way related to the person that's triggered us. It's no way related to the event that's just triggered us. It's related to that event triggered us because something has taken place in the past that we have not forgiven. Something has taken place in the past that we have not acknowledged about ourselves, that we refuse to acknowledge about ourselves. Okay? So do the work. Relive those feelings and choose to let them go. Okay? So this can be done using place work. This can be done via shadow work, which usually involves mentalism, mentalizing forgiving someone, mentalizing even having a conversation with them, perhaps mentalizing hugging it out and going your separate ways. Choosing to forgive, the whole thing, no matter what happened, okay? Take it from me, you can forgive anything and everything. Oh yeah, and this sets you free, okay? So you can choose to hold on to something that's hurting you, but it's not doing you any good, okay? You're not letting someone off the hook by holding on, okay? They didn't get away with something because you're holding on. There's some really weird reasons why we hold on to hurt from the past, but it's time to let it all go. Okay, this sets you free. This frees up your energy so you can move forward and create the life that you intended on living here on earth, and so that you can fulfill your soul purpose. Okay, journaling is huge. Journaling is big. Okay, you can write down everything that's happened. You can write down who it is, what it is, and you can write down that you acknowledge it's still causing you pain, and then you can write down, I now release this forever. Okay? And some people like to symbolize it by burning their journal. Some people like to just, bury their journal, whatever it is. However it works for you, you'll be guided to do this shadow work in preparation for your season, in preparation for your soul purpose, which is huge. You're going to love it. Okay? Forgiveness is key here. If somebody can trigger you, you have work to do. Okay? You will become unshakable. Like I said, your life will become, for the most part, an animated meditation. Because nothing will trigger you. Nothing will strike fear in your heart. You will be living courageously and happily, which is your birthright. Let it all go. I fucking love you, fam. Peace, love, and light.